Brothers and fathers, listen now to my defense. When they heard him address them in Aramaic, they became even more quiet. Paul continued, I'm a Jew born in Tarsus in Cilicia, but raised in this city under Gamaliel's instruction. I was trained in the strict interpretation of our ancestral law. I'm passionately loyal to God, just like you who are gathered here today. I harassed those who followed this way to their death, arresting and delivering both men and women into prison. The high priest and the whole Jerusalem council can testify about me. I received letters from them addressed to our associates in Damascus, then went there to bring those who had been arrested to Jerusalem so they could be punished. During that journey, about noon, as I approached Damascus, suddenly a light from heaven encircled me. I fell to the ground and heard a voice asking me, Saul, Saul, why are you harassing me? I asked, who are you, Lord? I am Jesus the Nazarene, whom you're harassing, he replied. Those traveling with me stood there speechless. They heard the voice but saw no one. They heard the voice, they saw the light, but they saw the light, but they didn't hear the voice of the one who was speaking to me. Then I asked, what should I do, Lord? The Lord replied, get up, the Lord replied, and go into Damascus. There will be told everything you must do. I couldn't see because of the brightness of that light, so my companions led me by the hand into Damascus. In Damascus, there was a certain man named Ananias. According to the standards of the law, he was a pious man who enjoyed the respect of all the Jews living there. He came and stood beside me. Brother Saul, receive your sight, he said. Instantly I regained my sight and I could see him. He said, the God of our ancestors has selected you to know his will, to see the righteous one, and to hear his voice. What are you waiting for? Get up, be baptized, and wash away your sins as you call on his name. When I returned to Jerusalem and was praying in the temple, I had a visionary experience. I saw the Lord speaking to me. Hurry, he said, leave Jerusalem at once because they won't accept your testimony about me. I responded, Lord, these people know I used to go from one city to the next, beating those who believed in you and throwing them into prison. When Stephen, your witness, was being killed, I stood there giving my approval, even watching the clothes that belonged to those who were killing him. Then the Lord said to me, go, I will send you far away to the Gentiles. The crowd listened to Paul until he said this. Then they shouted, away with this man. He's not fit to live. As they were screaming and throwing off their garments and flinging dust into the air, the report reached. The commander directed that Paul be taken to the military headquarters. He ordered that Paul be questioned under the whip so that they could find out why they were shouting at him like this. As they were stretching him out and tying him down with straps, Paul said to the centurion standing there, can you legally whip a Roman citizen who hasn't been found guilty in court? When the centurion heard this, he went to the commander and reported. He said, what are you about to do? This man is a Roman citizen. The commander went to Paul and demanded, tell me, are you a Roman citizen? He said, yes. The commander replied, it cost me a lot of money to buy my citizenship. Paul said, I'm a citizen by birth. At once those who were about to examine him stepped away. The commander was alarmed when he realized that he had bound a Roman citizen. The commander still wanted to know the truth about why Paul was being accused by the Jews. Therefore, the next day he ordered the chief priests and the entire Jerusalem council to assemble. Then he took Paul out of prison and had him stand before them.